Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Nurse Nikki is Learning to Draw. I'm Nurse Nikki, and today we are going to be drawing Marvin the Martian and also talking about, is it alright to ask for free artwork from artists? If you're interested, please stick around. Okay, so here you see I'm starting to draw Marvin. For some reason I had a hard simple shapes. You really have to practice drawing simple shapes. For some reason, I had a hard time drawing his head, and I just had to keep drawing and erasing and drawing and erasing and drawing and erasing. But anyway, so I did finally get that, and I drew his head, tried to draw his helmet, then went on to draw his body. And as you see, as we progress through the video, I just continue to refine the drawing and then do the coloring. I tried to do a lot of shading to make him come to life so he didn't look as flat, and I used a reference picture for this, and so that's what you're seeing here. Anyway, as far as this thing about asking artists to do free artwork, so when I was in college many moons ago, but when I was in college, I had a friend who he was awesome at artwork, and he drew a lot of Looney Tunes stuff. That's kind of why I'm using Marvin the Martian this time, because his favorite character was Marvin the Martian. Anyway, so he would always be drawing, and his stuff was, like I said, it was really great. And so we would all, like me and my friends, we would always ask him, hey, yo, T, can you please draw us something? Can you draw us something? And my favorite character was the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. So we'd ask him all the time to draw us something. And this guy would always tell us, no, 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 no. So we'd get upset with him. We're like, T, why can't you draw us this stuff? It's easy for you. My goodness, it takes you a few minutes. Now, of course, at this time, I know nothing about drawing, coloring, nothing. Right? So I don't realize that it takes a long time to decide, what you want to draw, do the composition, do the sketching, do the line work, then go in and do the coloring, and not do coloring like you're a 3-year-old, but actually go in, do shading, and make sure it comes out right. I didn't know anything about that, layering, all that kind of stuff. That is real work. It's fun work, right? I'm doing it now and enjoying it as my hobby, but it's still real work. And so in answer to the question I posed at the beginning of the video, the answer is no. I shouldn't ask an artist to do free work. And it's funny, I had to take a step back and look at my own life and think, as a nurse practitioner, which I have been in the past, what if multiple people came up to me and said, hey, Nurse Nikki, why don't you just give us some medication for free? Or can you examine me for free? Every single person that saw me, can you do that for me for free? Can you do this for me for free? Then I would have no livelihood. And so that's the same thing with artists. Now, I do think there is a time maybe that you do give some of your services away for free, no matter what area you work in. You do that as a way to give back to the community, but you definitely cannot be doing everything for free. And so, it's kind of foul if we get upset with our friends, family, random people on the internet, upset with them because they don't want to give away artwork for free. No, it's a real skill. It's something that they've practiced for years. Having now tried my hand at it, I realized that it is quite a bit of work. It's not the easiest thing to do. It just is not. If you want to get good at art, you really have to put a lot of work into it. And so if you do find people out there who are good artists that you want to have a piece of their work in your home, I say you have to be willing to pay for it. I mean, it is what it is. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I just, thinking back to T, you were right to tell us no. We should have paid for that if we wanted that work from him. And then the other thing too, I'd like to just tack on here is that, at the time when I used to watch him do that stuff, I was intimidated by what he was able to do, because I just felt like, oh, I can't do that. You have to be born with, you must have these magical powers to be able to draw. And I realized that art is like anything else. It really just takes time and dedication. And if you're willing to do that, to put the time that you have available into doing art, really put good practice behind it, you can improve. So that's kind of what I wanted to say. I know I strayed away a little bit from what the original intent of the video was, but I always want to leave people encouraged. But please don't be out here begging people for artwork and not be willing to pull a few dollars out of your pocket. Question of the day: how do you feel when people ask you to do artwork for free? Does it upset you? Do you feel flattered? Do you do it? Please leave that in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and hit that bell notification so you can see when I upload next. And if you haven't decided from watching from this one video that you want to subscribe to my channel, please watch some of my other videos. Anyway, really appreciate your time. You take care. Have a great day. Bye.